Hey everybody, this is the first video in my actual returns of my real estate portfolio series where I show you how much I'm making on all my investment properties. So the first property we're going to look at is my 3 bedroom, 1 bath condo in North Olmsted in the Northwoods complex. I purchased this February of 2010, right about the end of the financial crisis, paid 41.5. In the meantime, I've put about $12,000 into it, so I've got a little bit over $53,000 invested. I think the property is probably worth about 110 right now. Reason I bought it was in really good condition, had been rehabbed by the bank, and looked like it had pretty good return potential. There is an annual inspection required on this property by the city of North Olmsted, but that has not been a big deal. So here's actual results. You'll notice I made a little bit less income in 2025. That was due to a vacancy. I also had a pretty significant increase in property tax in 2025 and a few repairs, not a ton, at a little bit over $1,000. So 2025 actually wound up being considerably less net income wise than 2024. So here's what the actual returns look like. And what I do is put the net income I make on the property over the amount invested, and that becomes my return, cash on cash. So in 2024, I actually had a pretty good return, almost 11% on this unit. And that slipped in 2025 to about seven and a quarter. Still not terrible. The average for 1 to 4 families is probably around 7.5 to 8%. So I'm still in that range. But obviously, there's better potential there than that. So the current rent now is $1,400, which is right up towards the market rate. Lessons learned on this property: track annual ROI closely. Every year, I was kind of back of the enveloping things just based on numbers I put together for tax returns, and took my eye off the ball. And as you can see, I know this condo has returned almost 13% in the past. So I kind of let it slip and left some money on the table. Good thing about condos is there's no roof, no HVAC, no yard. So minimal expenses, very little surprises there as far as expenses go. And that's it. If you'd like any help with investment property, maybe you're wondering if you could be charging more rent, want to know what your property is worth and how you could increase the value, or if you're buying a property and want to make sure you're not paying too much, reach out to me and I'll be glad to help you.